ladies and gentlemen, today is day one of my WWE 2K24 universe, okay? I'm doing this introduction for the new people in the chat and new people that are going to be viewing this video on YouTube, okay? So Fantasy World Wrestling is my creation. We have been rocking with FWW since WWE 2K19. And it's an e-fed that I'm very passionate about that consists of the viewers in the chat, and you guys are the stars of the show, and we just put it together, okay? So I'm excited to bring this to YouTube this year. I'm also excited to do the weekly shows on Twitch. Now we have 3 brands. We used to have 2. Tuesday night Elevation, Wednesday Night Takeover, and Thursday Night Rush are the 3 brands. And to join Fantasy World Wrestling is very simple. It's very easy. Just upload your superstar in WWE 2K under hashtag Miss T. And you want to also make sure that your superstar is not over 97 overall. And it has to match your Twitch username. If you are watching this video eventually and you're watching from YouTube, it would just match your YouTube username. I want to just give that introduction because we will have a lot of new people interested in FWW. I'm already getting messages about the e-fed. Tonight is our debut episode of the WWE 2K24 season. I normally do them in seasons for the game that is current. Okay, so we wrapped up the WWE 2K23 season. Now we're on to WWE 2K24. Tonight is the first episode of Thursday Night Rush. And I want to say thank you to you guys for being here. But in reality, you should be thanking me. As your general manager and chairwoman of the stream, I'm putting together what's called art. Something you guys know nothing of, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm here to show you how to get it done. We're hearing we have a message from someone to kick off tonight's show. And I'm excited to see who the hell it is. Who's starting off my show with Thursday Night Rush? And what the hell do they got to say? So you know it's Thursday Night Rush. You know this is Fantasy World Wrestling. And we're excited here. Oh, so it is your Fantasy World Wrestling Universal Champion coming out here. What does Stacks have to say to start off TNR tonight? We're hearing it's a message for everyone in Fantasy World Wrestling. That includes you, Alex.
Now, there's been a couple things going down that I would like to discuss, and it's a long show, so I'm going to get straight to the point.
All right.
But there's been a few, let's call them crybabies, mid-carders, you know, people that don't, never have, and never will have what it takes to step in the ring with me.
The disrespect is crazy.
Whining and complaining in the GM's office about me being the first and only Universal Champion. Like I didn't compete in a tournament for this title. Like I didn't defend this title. Like I didn't get money in the bank cashed in on me for this title. That was y'all fault, by the way. I told him not to try me and to go play with something safe, but that's a whole other thing. Let's rewind the clock a little bit. I made my debut easy work. One of the only people to win their debut match. I competed in main event after main event, getting W after W.
The arrogance on this guy right now.
I took things to another level. I created the most destructive faction any e-fed has ever seen. I made nothing but champions. I made stars out of Justin Paul and Rosalina. Something her own man couldn't do.
Ouch, Alex.
Like
excuse me.
But most importantly, I made myself the most dominant champion in Fantasy World Wrestling history. I'm the final boss. I'm El Numero Uno. I am
El Numero Uno. Hold on.
This son of a bitch.
With the most beautiful GM in the business.
Oh, okay.
Over this company.
Okay.
So, welcome back to Stacks WW.
Things are about to
All right, so talk about some words from your Universal Champion. And now that last part, the most beautiful GM, that would be me, your chairwoman of the stream. He got that part right, but there's a lot of arrogance coming out of your Fantasy World Wrestling Universal Champion. And I gotta ask, who's gonna accept that challenge? A guy who feels like he's over FWW in the business. I'm sure everybody from all three brands must be watching this guy, and they must think the worst. But Alex, man, he was taking a couple shots. He says he's El Numero Uno. Can you believe what he said about Rosalina?
Oh, shit! Oh.
You know, I expect nothing less from someone who, you know, doesn't defend the title all too much, but he does have his points.
Thursday Night Rush champion who is making his way in here tonight with his lovely lady, the Great Robbie.
I must say, for a couple that was never a couple before, they do bring style. They do bring grace.
Oh, they
also
most definitely
bring
do.
Nothing but disgust to any couple in this company. You think you can just take a man's lady and not have repercussions?
Well, we'll see.
Whoever answers this call, I really hope they teach this man a lesson.
Well, that's the question that we're waiting for, right? We're waiting to see who is going to answer the call of the Great One. Who is trying to ruin his parade? He is at the top of the hill here on Thursday Night Rush. And who is it? Who the hell could it be?
Sense store.
Wait a damn minute.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
You know, when the lights turn red, we're pretty sure we know who it is.
It can't be.
Oh, it is. It looks like it's Twiz, the Demon King. And you know, he's been separated from King Shavy. And it looks like Shavy wants something for himself. You know, now that Demon King Shavy is on the top of the hill on TNR, it looks like his former tag team partner, now that they're split, is eyeing the Great One on Thursday Night Rush.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
And I gotta tell you, this is just insanity. The Great One has to be careful, and luckily the Great Robin is there. But I gotta ask my people in the chat, who is going to win this match? And with the Irish Whip, the channel points have been betted on the line. Looks like the numbers are rising.
This is definitely going to be a test for Twiz, as he's always with his tag team partner, King Shavy. Now that he's all alone on his own brand, he's really looking to make a name for himself on the solo scene. And I can't tell you how excited I am to actually see him get some shine all to himself, as he just takes a slap to the face or an uppercut of some kind. He's looking a little woozy here in the beginning of the match.
Yeah, and you know, talking about Twiz, let's not get it twisted. Yeah, the Great One is not one to be a pushover. This man took over Thursday Night Rush against the Stacks U last year to get to where he's at, and he took his lady with him. Now, that's the TNR Women's Champion, Robin, on the left-hand side. For those of you guys tuning in, you better get to know these two, because they are one of the top couples in FWW.
Going back and forth, I must say, this is, oh my God, what a hoover kick. Twiz is down.
Oh, man, he's not looking too good at all. But wait a minute, Hideyoshi Nakamura a bit distracted. He had to fix the turnbuckle. Oh, wait a minute. And the Great One to kick off TNR. Oh, man. Twiz has to turn it around and fast. I don't think he was ready for this challenge. And it's done. Can you believe that? You should be able to believe it, because that is your world champion of Thursday Night Rush, still dominating. Now, we know the Universal Champion called out the FWW Universe, but who is going to answer to this man as he remains on top to open up the show on Thursday Night Rush? Wow. So this next one's going to be an Extreme Rules match. Let me tell you your biggest winners and losers for the last prediction. 67% of you guys went with the Great One, while 33% went with Twiz. The biggest loser was Justin Paul, betting 15K. You hate to hear it. But ladies and gentlemen, it is your hardcore champion. It is King Ghost of Sparta.
Now, I've also, just like Twiz, I've had history with this man. He is no pushover. They call him a king, they call him a Spartan, but they most importantly call him the hardcore champion.
Kingo Sparta's not alone, as Jeremy Mack is now on Thursday Night Rush. And we're hearing he would like to be extreme in this hardcore division. He's eyeing for Kingo Sparta's title, and he says it's time for a change. Looking to make a mark, and now Hideyoshi Nakamura is counting it.
These superstars have nothing but
And the channel points have been open for you guys to bet your points. Yeah, Scott, I saw your comment on my YouTube video. Thank you so much. By the way, chat, we do have a new YouTube video. Get ready and pack with me to go to LA if you're into the IRL content. !YT. It's also pinned in the Twitch chat. So Kingo Sparta.
Really laying the beat down on him early. I mean, he's giving him no chance to recover or do anything here.
And you know, that's smart. That is smart, because you know Jeremy Mack is one of those guys that you cannot allow to receive that momentum early in a match. And Kingo Sparta has seen Jeremy before on TNE. Both of these guys, former TNE wrestlers, now on the Thursday brand. And Kingo Sparta just trying to secure it. Jeremy with the DDT.
Just look at the versatility in both these men right now. They are both throwing hard punch after hard punch. This is what the hardcore division needs. This is what it's all about. Throwing everything. And as look at him, look at this snake right here, already trying to go for a table spot while Jeremy is doing something else. I mean,
getting a table.
This guy just not even ignore. Look at him. That's what you get, bro. That's what you get. Earn a table, okay?
Mikey, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. You're tuning into Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. This is Thursday Night Rush, the first episode of our WWE 2K24 season, second match of the night. Jeremy Mack trying to make a mark here on TNR. Gonna use that deadly weapon. This might be it right here. Oh my gosh. Hideyoshi Nakamura with the 1, the 2. And just a 2 count.
Maya the champion, as he's really putting on a fight and giving Jeremy Mack the opportunity to really show the people what he's got.
Yeah, and you know, that hardcore division is going to be an interesting one this year. So many guys can get extreme on this TNR roster. And I'm excited to see who goes after Kingo Sparta aside from Jeremy Mack. And now the 1 and the 2. And the 3. I guess things have not changed around here, at least not on the Thursday brand. So ladies and gentlemen, you're tuning into Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. Night 1 of the season. And you couldn't have it without our TNR Women's Champion. You saw in the first match, her man, the Great One, a part of the Great Royalty, came out victorious. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a new design you are seeing. The Thursday Night Rush Women's Championship has been redesigned, and we are going to be giving you a preview tonight of TNE's changes and the debut of what to expect on Wednesday Night Takeover. Now, Alex, you know that Wednesday Night Takeover is a new show. Is there anyone on the WNT roster that you think might break out and become a top star?
Well, I think that roster's pretty damn great. I must say, they got a lot of great young talent over there. There's really a lot of people that can really step up and carry that company. And there's a lot of people that I think will suffer as good as ever. Spirit Wolf. Anthony. Oh, sorry. I had a little cough. I'm so sorry. Excuse me for a minute. But if I had to put my money on anybody, I'm putting it on the good old Rookie of the Year, and I'm calling it now. A man that goes by Phantasm Wolf.
Phantasm Wolf. He's definitely a guy to anticipate. Hey, you know, as we are viewing this on our screen right here, this is Ivy coming from TNE. Now, she had to vacate her TNE Women's Championship alongside with her hubby and good friend Master CJ having to vacate their TNE tag team titles now that they got drafted to TNR. Now that was something that really bummed them out, but we had a moment and an opportunity to speak to Ivy backstage. She says, if I can't have my TNE women's title, I guess I'm gonna have to get the TNR women's title. Now the confidence is flourishing, and the TNR tag team titles are also vacant. So we're gonna see if Master CJ and truly OG1K eye those tag team titles of TNR. The Great Robin ready to go. Ivy locked in to make some noise. In the last prediction, your biggest loser was the Great One betting 20K on Jeremy Mack, while the biggest winner was King Gold Sparta betting 30K on himself.
Gives her a giant spear in the corner. But Ivy says, I'm not taking it.
And you know, given the history of the Great Robin, doing whatever it takes to find success in this business, whether it was even leaving her ex-man King Gold Sparta to get with a better man, she'll do whatever it takes and go to any measure and any line to get a victory.
Because he's acquired for him, so I know I got something to eat. Once I go backstage, it seems like he's feeling quite well today. And oh my God, I can't believe it. No way, she still wins.
And you know,
We gotta stop this woman.
the champions are trying to keep the trend and set that bar high, that nothing is going to change around here on Thursday Night Rush. So far, we've seen the status quo remain the same as the Great Robin secures the win. King Gold Sparta, if I were you, I'd be watching this match closely. We're hearing these guys are hungry to make a name for themselves in that mid-card division. And it starts with _Trem. Now Trem, who was one time Fantasy World Wrestling's biggest sweetheart. He was one time a king of Rush. And now he's here on the opening show of TNR. It's Grim X Trey. Now Trey is a guy who was with us last year, but he was only getting started last year as a rookie. Now he has a new look to him, a new demeanor on the Thursday brand, and he says his time is now.
I'll tell you what's not now is that hairline. I don't know who cut his hair, but I will get my money back.
That's what this guy is going to have to bring on his debut here tonight. Now, who's the new guy? Who's the new guy in town? Well, let me introduce him for you. As Trey waits in the middle of the ring, it is Jose Rivera making his debut to Fantasy World Wrestling. Now, Jose Rivera is perfect for this hardcore scene. You know, we're hearing that this young man is going to really surprise us tonight, aiming for a perfect performance. Now, you know, Alex, you got to start somewhere. You know, let's just reflect on the start of your career and where you're at now. Do you think Jose Rivera has a chance to be somebody in this business?
Now, one thing about being a new talent is you got to make an impression. And I'll tell you right now, his entrance isn't letting down. His attire isn't letting down. The only question is, can he do it in the ring? I do think that the odds are not in his favor.
Listen, things are about to get spicier because it's a little bit of Latino heat up in here. And you know this guy from the tag team division, and he's here while his son is backstage. We're excited to see this guy make his own run. It is Kizzy Cash. So Kizzy Cash is making his way in. We normally see him a part of a tag team with his son, Cash Jr. Now, Cash and Cash Jr. are part of the Cash family, former TNR tag team champions, and they look to continue to compete in the tag team division. But Cash says he still has something to offer on his own. He has the support of his son, and we're excited to see him perform in this four-way match. Also ready to win. So we got Trem. We got Grim Trey. We got our new guy, Jose Rivera, making his debut. And our guy, Cash, from the Cash family. Hideyoshi Nakamura ringing the bell. And I know there's a lot going on, but we're trying to carry you guys through this one. On the left-hand side, we have, we have Jose Rivera down in the ground. New guy making his debut. We have Trey with the hairline. Looking to go to the outside on the right-hand side. Cash with the Timbs on. The suplex all over 1_Trent.
These men are really just giving it all. Man, I really hope they can all make it to next week.
And I gotta tell you, man, I told you, I feel that hostility. Trey and Jose Rivera might be starting and brewing a feud that will last a lifetime because these guys look like they can't stand each other. And oh my God, 1_Trent throwing my sledgehammer to the head of Jose Rivera. Everybody's down on the
Trev, that shows how veteran he is at this point in the game as he just throws it, chucking it to the sky, and whoever it hits, he'll take it.
Oh, absolutely.
See Cash not letting the hairline man really get a shot with that chair.
Yeah,
He tries to go for a pin and really end it. Wait a minute, what's he going
Cash.
for?
Oh my gosh, Cash.
Chair.
Jose Rivera has to break this up and fast, and he does just that.
Goodness.
And we saw a spear, but looks like Trey is going to rain on his parade. And just when Jose Rivera looked like he was going to take this match, Trey, a hater, his new arch nemesis, can't stand him.
And this is one thing about Jose. I mean, you got to take advantage in those situations. Being new here, you really have to take advantage. You cannot let anyone just get away with that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Jose.
Jose Rivera. And Trent. Oh my gosh, Trent.
Goodness.
Trent.
Someone check on Kizzy. Someone check on him. Man is down.
Cash.
He just took a power driver to the ladder.
Yeah, Cash is done. But man, can we talk about the resiliency of 1_Trent staying alive in this match, really showing he has might, and you love to see it. The veteran in 1_Trent hoping to get the win. And Cash couldn't get there in time. Oh my God, what a win for the veteran Trem. What a match. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's time to give you guys a preview of the changes that were made for TNE and also for a preview of WNT. So ladies and gentlemen, we have announced prior to tonight that all the titles for the women's division have been rebranded. And tonight we are giving you a preview of the TNE Women's Championship. But most importantly, keep in mind that this title is currently vacant because Ivy of the Legends was drafted to Thursday Night Rush. So the title you are about to see for TNE is currently vacant and up for grabs. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the new title for the women's division of TNE Tuesday Night Elevation is here, presented to you. This is the new TNE women's title for the Tuesday brand. I'm introducing a new mid-card title for Tuesday Night Elevation. I'm very excited to present this mid-card title to you guys. And this is a title that will be respected and reflected worldwide as we show love worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the new TNE European Championship. Now, this will be exclusive to the Tuesday brand of Tuesday Night Elevation. And this is the workman's title of that mid-card division being rebranded on Tuesday Night Elevation. This title is also currently vacant on TNE. View of Wednesday Night Takeover. So, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday Night Takeover introduces to you, it's Wednesday Night Takeover World Championship. This is the title to expect on Wednesday nights. Wednesday Night Takeover brings you the WNT World Championship. Also be showing you guys the new WNT Women's Championship. I'm very excited to present this one to you guys. As we told you, all the titles in the women's division are to reflect the male titles, but in a unique sense of style. So, our last preview of tonight will be the Wednesday Night Women's Championship. Take a look. Wednesday Night Takeover shows you the women's title. And let me tell you, Alex, we have a lot of incredible women on the Wednesday brand. Now,
Title that I was able to achieve twice in my run. And I must say, I really hold this division to a higher standard, because the man that holds that belt better defend it with honor, grace, and aggression.
and you know, you are an amazing former La Familia champion. This is one of the most prestigious titles in the business. So many amazing champions have held this title, from Alexander Rose to Rodney That Dude to Sauce Collector and more. And Simy makes his way into the ring right now as your La Familia champion. To climb up the ranks in this business, but so does this guy, Snow Buckets. Now, Snow Buckets has been a part of Fantasy World Wrestling for the past 2 years, but you haven't seen him or heard of him because he says he hasn't been given the equal opportunity. But this year, he's not going to sit in the back of the line. He's coming for it all. We'll be asking my people in the chat who's going to take this one. It's a singles match, non-title match. Hideyoshi Nakamura is the official referee of Thursday Night Rush. We have Alexander Rose on commentary for his final match tonight as he prepares for the main event. Much aggression to him. And you're right, don't let the size fool you. This guy has a lot of heart.
Champion really getting some competition here, and that just proves what the La Familia title scene is all about.
Oh my
God.
Wow. I guess he is worth our time because he is the master of time, as Simy remained on the outside to the count of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. This is Thursday Night Rush. Alexander Rose did a phenomenal job on commentary, but now your general manager, your chairwoman of the stream, is on her own as we wait for Elena Sanchez. Elena, the goddess, making her way into the ring right now. Now, this is a hardcore match where the only way to win this match is by putting your opponent through a table, and that's the only way you're going to win. And Elena Sanchez has an advantage because her boyfriend is Kingo Sparta, the hardcore champion. Now, she had to have picked up some skills from Sparta, and we're hoping to see it in this match right here, right now. Gina Tanner, a lady affiliated with King of Money JT. So Gina Tanner is looking to make a name for herself on the Thursday brand despite being split from King Money JT. She is affiliated with Ill Skills. It is Nancy. So Nancy is the girl of Ill Skills, the final boss. And his lady is making her way in here. Part of this fatal four-way. Will she be putting someone through a table, or will she not? Make your way for Zuzu, aka Zuleika Rose. She is a former TNR Women's Champion, now on the Thursday brand. And let me tell you, Zuzu is a problem that you don't want to reckon with. And I'm excited for Zuleika Rose. She is phenomenal, well respected in this business. She is looking to put a beat down against anybody that comes her way. And Gina throwing her body weight all over Elena Sanchez. Now take a look at Zuleika Rose and Nancy in the center of the ring, and that table is set. Wait a minute. Nancy looking to lift up Zuzu. Zuzu in trouble. And now the Irish whip by Nancy. And Nancy hoping to win this match. And does just that. Wow. And take a look at this. Nancy coming out on top with the win. Just as dangerous as her man, El Skills. And what a way to make an impression on Thursday Night Rush. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as you know, this is TNR, and this is the co-main event of the night. Your former La Familia champion, Donnie, is officially showing up to the show. And we're excited to see what Donnie has in store for Fantasy World Wrestling to start off the year. Losing to Simy. As they went back and forth, they exchanged that title. They started off as friends. He had a great amount of respect for Simy, but that had to change when Gold got involved. And he lost. Simy remains champion, but it seems like that La Familia division is a little shaken up after Snowbuckets got the win earlier tonight. But what is in store for Donnie? And who is trying to stand in his way? Now, Donnie is one of the most arrogant guys in the locker room. He has the confidence, the size of Mount Everest. But we're hearing the man that he's going up against tonight is ready to humble this fool. And man, those are some mighty words, but I'm going to be asking my people in the chat, who do you think is going to win this match? It is your former Tuesday Night Elevation World Champion in Cutthroat Cash. Slaps to the chest. You can hear it all the way over here in New Jersey. My gosh, he's not quitting it. And the kick to the chin. And the suplex to me. Hideyoshi Nakamura with the 1 and the 2. And not a 3 count. Oh my God. You would think Hideyoshi Nakamura has been paid by Cutthroat Cash. We've seen Donnie bring out a lot of incredible moves. Hasn't really been able to land that springboard. And now Elusive's making him pay for it. Taking him for the ride in the center of the mat. And the 1 and the 2. And still so close. Hideyoshi Nakamura, a former referee of our former brand Baseline, has a lot of experience, has called a lot of our matches. Looking to call this one fair, and Elusive not looking too good. Donnie's hoping to make Elusive tap, and Elusive taps out on his debut on TNR. Wow. Elusive couldn't take the pain and agony served in this co-main event by Donnie. And shit, I don't blame him. Donnie came out here like a man on a mission. And it looks like he's eyeing something bigger than what we saw tonight. This is a TLC tag match between 3 tag teams. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. And tonight, those TNR tag team titles will be put on the line. Because it is 1, 2, 3. Will 1, 2, 3 be crowned as your new Tag Team Champions. Now, this one was spontaneous by your general manager and chairwoman of the stream. We have so many vacant titles in Fantasy World Wrestling. What better way to start off the show and the main event other than putting it on the line? And we had to give an equal opportunity to your former TNR Tag Team Champions who had to vacate their titles and not being able to enjoy them fully. It is the Legends and truly OG1K on the right and Master CJ on the left. It's funny you want in on this match, Justin Paul, because I'm hearing times have changed and they're moving on without you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the U to the main event led by Mikey and Sir Duckman. And who will be crowned as tag team champions to really put a stamp on tonight's episode of Thursday Night Rush? Those titles will go home with somebody. Oh my God, Alexander Rose hoping to take the title has a tick in, but truly OG1K hoping to take down Alexander, and now Master CJ knocking Alexander down, it seems, and the ladder has been taken down. One tick right now. And Alexander Rose, you heard him earlier on commentary, very eager for tonight's episode. You know, he's just hoping to get those tag team titles for him and Rides Oaks. And now truly OG1K going for the tag team titles. Now, you know they had to vacate those TNR tag titles, so truly got to be hungry for these TNR ones. It's Sir Duckman. Wait a minute. And there's 3 ticks, 2 ticks left. It's Sir Duckman trying to take out. Oh my God! What a way to turn it around. Sir Duckman was trying to take down Truly, but his tag team partner, Master CJ, was there to back him up. And even though they vacated their TNR tag team titles, guess what? They just earned the TNR tag team championships.